Hey there, ninjas. Coach Chris here at Build a Machine Fitness. We've still got our December 2019 challenge up. Those ascending cannonballs, the nunchucks, and that bone. So get in here and give it a try if you haven't already. If you have and you're still working on that challenge, don't worry, we'll probably give you a few extra days, maybe a week into January, because we were a little bit late getting it up. If you haven't yet seen that video, make sure you go check it out. Anyway, if we are still working on it, like I said, you'll have a little bit of extra time this month or next year. Anyway, you'll get a little bit of extra time to work on it. So I've got a few training tips, I think 5 suggestions here to help us work on building the strength and technique to take on this challenge. Check them out. So this first training technique is the jumping pull-up. In this, we're gonna work on the eccentric, or the down phase of that pull-up motion. So we're gonna jump up high onto the bar, we're gonna grip it and try to keep that pull of the bar into us, and then slowly lower, as slow as we can, all the way down until our arms are extended. For this, you can even count slowly from the time you jump up to the time you make it all the way down. Start small. Start with where you're at. Slowly try to increase that amount of time over time. Don't get discouraged that it's not the full pull up from the bottom to the top. Focus on slowing down that descent from the top to the bottom and build that strength until we are able to do that full pull up. Our second training technique is to work the actual lock off itself and just hanging. Similar to when we'd hang with the dead hang with the straight arms, we're gonna hang here in this locked position at the top. Now our third technique is working that lock off strength in a few different places in that descent. So here, whether we're jumping up to the bar or we're pulling up to the bar, we start first at that top position, and then we're gonna lower, maybe about halfway down, coming to that 90-degree angle in the arms. Then we may come back up and lower a little bit further down to a slight bend. Then we're probably gonna come back up and maybe hold for a little bit. Again, we're trying to target these places where we may not be fully bent and locked out. We may be just a little bent, where there's a little bit more tension in that hold. And these are just different positions that we may find our body in at various times when we need that lock-off strength. Fourth, if we're not yet able to do it on the cannonballs themselves, we can use the rungs of the ascending monkey bars to climb up, to climb down. Again, we may want to go a little bit slower. We may even try to work with that L shape to the arms the whole time up and the whole time down, avoiding that tendency to let the arm hang long and just take big swings, but again, getting that lock and that pull up motion and reach and grab and climb higher. Lastly, if we've got everything together and we're just struggling because cannonballs, we can work climbing up to the top of the bar rig, start at the cone or that big gumball drop, and then make our way down on the cannonballs. And what that's gonna do for us is we're still gonna try to lower slowly, we're still gonna try to use some of that lock-off strength, but much like that jumping pull-up or that eccentric pull-up, we're gonna work on lowering ourselves slowly so that we can build that strength in the hands and the arms and the back, just as we are with that jumping pull-up, but we're just doing it now with the cannonball so that we get used to and comfortable with that cannonball grip in a position that isn't just that dead hang that we normally see when we're trying to build that big swing on the cannonballs, right? Okay, ninjas, that's it from me today. I hope this was helpful. Let me know. Leave us a comment, send us a message, send us those videos of you completing or trying the challenge, or if you just working on these techniques. Let us know what you come up with. If you find some way to do it a little bit better, let me know. I'm always looking for those ways for me to do it better too. I look forward to seeing what you got. We're gonna be back in January with a whole new challenge. I think we're taking it off the bar rig, so be on the lookout for that. Anyway, have a happy new year. Look forward to seeing you all at competitions, trainings, and everything to come in 2020. Later, ninjas.